Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back.
Child's Play 2. It's playtime.
Well, I didn't look at any Child's Play movies last year, so this year, to make up for it, this slasher month, we're looking at Child's Play 2.
No, this will not be coming out in slasher month because it's late as fuck. It being released November 9th, 1990, and having much better animatronics compared to the first.
And even if you didn't look for it, you'll still probably see some flaws in the original animatronics of the first movie.
I mean, really, what the fuck is that? But it's not just the look of Chucky that got better, but also the personality of Chucky is more defined as he goes to possess Andy again.
And even though his body was rebuilt, he still needs Andy because he can't possess anyone besides him. Which, yeah, the Howard ball also doesn't count since it has been retconned in yet, but I'll still be making fun of that. But anyway, let's get into Child's Play 2.
Okay, so the movie begins with Chucky's eyes being taken out as they're gonna rebuild his asses. First, they take off all his skin and replace it, as he's mostly back together, and for some reason them rebuilding the doll has to prove that the thing wasn't alive.
Yeah, they're just lucky that Chucky turned back into a doll when he died, because if he wasn't a doll, he would have organs and shit in there.
As they're almost done fixing up the doll, and all that's left is putting in the new eyes.
And so Chucky is brought back from the dead. Now, I'm not sure exactly how the eyes brought him back to life. You'd think that the chest or something would bring him back before that, since, you know, the heart is what truly matters, not the eyes.
Whatever, sorry Jack, but Chucky's back, but we need to go back to Andy, who's getting therapy, as he's now an orphan.
And sadly, Andy was taken away from his mother. This was probably because I assumed she just didn't want to be in the movie.
As Andy is getting adopted by these two as they take him right home.
Which, yeah, it takes a lot longer than that to adopt a kid. But, whatever.
As they almost die in a crash, but whatever. Andy is getting to his new home as there's few rules like don't touch the old stuff, as Andy looks around some more and finds his new sister.
Jesus. Did you ever hear it knocking?
Well, maybe you should lock your door. At least put a chair in front of it if you don't want anybody to come in.
This is Kyle, but she won't be important till later. So Andy goes into his new, very blue room as he goes to look at all the toys when he goes to grab a skateboard.
Yeah, you probably should have gotten rid of that thing, or at least hit it.
Hey. Andy, rule number 2, no running in the house.
Well, don't have things up there that'll scare the shit out of the kid. You should have got it out there before he got up there.
Whatever, the doll's name is Tommy. As later that night, it's raining like a motherfucker. As this guy's take Chucky home, but it won't fit in his car trunk, so he's gonna have to stick it up his ass. As the guy leaves so Chucky can call, and so he can find Andy.
Andy no longer lives here. Who is this?
This is his Uncle Charles.
Yeah, her of all people definitely should have known that Andy didn't have an uncle named Charles. Why in the hell did you tell him?
Whatever, Chucky's gonna need a ride, so he gets the guy to give him one, as when they get there, he ties him up.
What you want?
Please, asshole.
Yeah, but just please leave me alone. Please.
You're dead.
Yeah, that's funny. Not for the guy, of course. I think he's just laughing because he doesn't want Chucky to kill him.
But he does, so he can go to Andy's house and he looks around, but he finds Tommy.
And I have no idea why it's down there. Really? They should have gotten rid of it. But I guess they need it for the plot.
Shut up, you idiot. Hug this.
So he goes and buries the thing under the swing and laughs a lot.
Eat dirt, Tommy.
Yeah, I have no idea why Chucky buried the doll near the swing, and it especially doesn't help that he buried the doll not that deep.
But yeah, the next night they're pissed about the statue being broken, and since nobody fesses up, both of them get grounded.
Which, it definitely can't be Andy, because, yeah, he was up there with her while she was singing to him, and they heard the crash while she was singing to him, so, yeah, it definitely can't be him.
Whatever, this allows the characters to bond a bit with a crappy joke.
Hey, want to hear me say your name backwards? Kyle.
Yeah. One of the easiest ways to become friends with somebody, say a shitty joke.
As Andy goes up to see if Tommy is alive. As outside, Andy swings on the swing and makes Kyle swing on the swing on her break.
And I'll say this again. Chucky, why did you bury Tommy there? There were a lot of other spots that you could have buried him.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter because Chucky ties Andy up that night.
Surprise. Did you miss me, Andy? I sure missed you.
And I missed you too. Last time I saw you were burned and dismembered.
I got a new game, sport. It's called Hide the Soul. And guess what? You're it.
Yeah, maybe if Chucky told Andy that in the original movie, it could have worked and he could have possessed Andy, but no, he never said that to him. And he decided to wait until now to say it, which, yeah, I don't think Andy believes you're gonna just be playing a game.
But Chucky can't finish as Kyle is coming in the window as Kyle gets blamed for tying up Andy's. Phil has had it.
There, see? He's gone. He can't bother you anymore.
Dude, this is the first time that Andy said that the doll's alive. You can't take very much stress, can ya?
As Phil says fuck it and throws the little fucker down the stairs as Chucky's turning human.
No! I'm turning human again? If I don't get out of this body soon, I'm screwed.
Yeah, Chucky technically isn't in a new body, since they use the original exoskeleton to remake his body. So, he technically still needs Andy, but I still think he should have a little bit of extra time before he becomes human.
Whatever, the next day it's time for Andy's first day of school. He's taking a toy with him as the kids are dicks and the teacher's a fucking bitch.
But he just
Especially new students whose utmost concern should be getting on my good side.
Can you let him finish what he's saying? If I was in that class, I'd be a complete smartass. She's a goddamn bitch.
But it doesn't matter because during recess, Chucky wrote something on Andy's papers.
Peekaboo!
Please, let me out of here, Andy. I promise I won't kill anyone else, okay?
Yeah, Chucky, you're not a very good liar.
Now open the goddamn door! Let me out, you little dick! Let me the fuck out!
Wait, what did he just say?
Let me the fuck out!
Okay, good. I thought he said, I'm going to fuck you.
I have a date with a 6-year-old boy.
Ooh, it makes that line even more creepy.
But luckily, Andy was able to get out of the window as Mrs. Kettlewell comes back in thinking that Andy somehow got locked in the closet.
Really? How in the hell do you think he locked himself in there? The door was already fucking locked. What do you think? He found a key, went in there, and locked himself in? Oh yeah, he clearly did that, because that's a smart thing to think that he did.
You've been very Miss Kettlewell.
Okay, Chucky, I like that you're killing her, but I just hope that she doesn't have a fetish for being beaten by a ruler. Well, even if she didn't enjoy being beaten by a ruler, I definitely enjoyed that because bitch need to fucking die.
As Andy blames Chucky for him being there in intention, and no, Mrs. Kettlewell's death doesn't come up again, as we go to see that Chucky is still in the basement.
Nice job, Chucky. You're in the same spot. I mean, that has to be hard to find the exact same spot that you were in the night before.
As he doesn't exactly like Andy, as Kyle talks to Andy about how she's been with multiple different families.
And yeah, Andy will too. Hell, one of them just sends him to a damn military camp.
But whatever, that night someone is reaching for the knife, but it's Andy going to kill Chucky, so whatever. As we go down to the basement where Chucky makes his move, but Phil screws it up by going down there.
How's it hanging, Phil?
Pretty good, actually, since that line was awesome.
And yeah, now Phil is dead, so Andy is gonna get kicked out of there. So anyway, later that night, she goes to throw away Chucky, and while she's swinging, she finds something under the dirt.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Chucky, you should have buried him somewhere else.
But whatever, he's making his move, as when Kyle looks in the trash, Chucky is gone. And so, she grabs a knife and looks for Chucky.
Joanne!
And unlucky for Chucky, she's a werewolf, so yeah, he didn't kill her permanently because he didn't stab her with silver. So, she'll be coming back. Or, well, actually, I guess she won't, since I doubt that American Werewolf in London sequel will ever happen. Damn it, Chucky! If you just had a knife, you could have stabbed her.
But actually, Chucky needs her because he needs someone to drive him to Andy.
What are you looking at?
Well, to be fair to her, you are a possessed doll, so I think most people look at you funny.
But they're pulled over, so Chucky has to go into doll mode and Kyle has to improvise.
What the hell's that?
You seen dolls that pee? This one bleeds.
Damn, I wonder if there actually are bleeding dolls. I mean, it'd definitely be better than those pussy pissing dolls.
Whatever, it's okay, as they go and Kyle needs to floor it, so she does.
Just shut up and drive before I kick your fucking teeth in.
Damn, that is a smart-ass way to floor it. I mean, Chucky, technically she did what you wanted her to do.
You goddamn women drivers!
Yeah, if any of you are offended by this line, I don't care, it's meant to be offensive, so shut the fuck up.
But sadly, she loses Chucky and he takes her hostage again, so they can go inside as Chucky pulled the fire alarm to get Andy's attention.
Give me that. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, and they still look good to this day. I mean, after 30 years, the animatronics in this movie still look pretty good. Well, I would rather have photocopies of that than another person sending me pictures of their ass.
But Chucky's able to get Kyle out of there, so he's able to get Andy on his own, so they can play Chucky Says.
Chucky says move your ass.
Okay, fine, but I'm not gonna listen if you don't say Chucky Says. I gotta win the game.
And so Kyle chases the two, and Chucky is really annoyed, so he flips her off. But whatever, they run into the good guy factory, and Kyle also gets in there just in time as the door is being locked.
And this is a great place for the climax. I mean, it's such a great place as it's filled with all those good guy boxes. I do feel bad for the person who had to set this up, though, since it had to have been a bitch.
So Chucky goes to possess Andy. He's actually able to finally finish the chant, but, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work. And that's because he's been in the body for too long. And yeah, the Hardened Ball hasn't been put in the series yet, so that doesn't count. There's no way he can get out of this.
You little shit! Do you know what you've done? It's too late! I've spent too much time in his body! I'm fucking trapped in here!
And so, because of that, Chucky says, fuck it, he's gonna kill the little shit. But, lucky for Andy, Kyle is there, but they're locked in, so the only place to go is up this thing, and Kyle goes up first, so Andy can fall.
Yeah, Kyle, you should have let Andy up first, so that didn't happen.
But oh well, this way they can get Chucky's hand stuck under this thing, so he can rip his fucking arm off.
Would you need a lot of fucking force to rip your fucking arm off? I mean, sure, he is a doll, but it would still take a lot of fucking force still.
And so because of that, they're able to get away as Chucky has an idea that he got from another series.
I hate kids.
Which a chainsaw hand is way cooler than this, but this is still pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna have to say anything about this kill because, yeah, you can tell that's awesome from just watching the scene.
But back with these two, they see what happens when they press a button, so Chucky can get stuck and so they can press the button. When Chucky gets in the machine.
Man, it still isn't as cool as when Chucky did it.
But Chucky somehow survived this, so he knocks out Kyle, and he's gonna chop off Andy's legs.
And I got no idea why Chucky only got his legs cut off, but whatever, doesn't matter. This way, the death becomes much cooler.
But Chucky still isn't completely down, as Kyle puts an air tube into Chucky's fucking mouth.
Damn, that was awesome. I mean, if you went for the heart, he probably would have died much quicker, but whatever.
As now that Chucky is dead, it's finally daytime, as these two have no idea what the hell they're gonna do next.
Where are we going?
Home.
Where's home?
Andy, I have no idea.
But I do know that Andy's going to go to a military camp in the next movie, but that's not to be for a while. Anyway, that was Child's Play 2. It's a great sequel.
Child's Play 2 is a really damn good sequel. The animatronics are way better than the first. I mean, the animatronics really are bad in parts of the first. And Chucky is way more defined personality, and he's actually really fun to watch, and I actually really enjoy him. And the new character like Kyle is really good, and I really actually enjoyed this movie. I love this fucking movie. It's really entertaining, and probably my favorite movie in the series, to be honest. It has some good kills, and it's just really fucking entertaining. And Andy actually is a better actor in this movie, and I don't think he's as cute of a kid, but oh well. The movie is just really fucking good. It's probably the best movie, so yeah, I'm gonna have to give Child's Play 2 a 5 out of 5.
And anyway, I'm out of here. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing anymore.